Good afternoon, everybody. Lynn here. I just thought I'd jump on today and show you a flip through of this journal that I've just completed. I also want to do a shout out today to a lovely lady who has her own YouTube and her own Etsy channel. Her name is Kylie, and her YouTube and Etsy are called Paper Daisy Journals. I met Kylie quite a while ago. She was a customer of mine, or is a customer of mine, through my Etsy store. Lovely, lovely lady, and Kylie has just started selling in her Etsy her own digitals, her own printables. And so I bought a couple, and I just wanted to do a bit of a show and tell of Kylie's digitals, as well as give you a flip through of this album. Kylie's digitals are French ephemera. That's the one of them, and they're a background digital kit. Beautiful. It's all different types of French ephemera. There's stamps, there's postmarks, there's all types of things. They make great backgrounds, but I've also used them throughout the journal to make a lot of ephemera. So they're really wonderful for that. Beautiful colours and nice, clear, crisp images. I also bought from Kylie another one of her digitals. They're her pressed flower tags. Very, very pretty. I've created tags with them, and I've included them in the book. Actually, on the front cover there, you can see one of them. If I bring that up closer to the camera, I hope that's in frame. Yeah, this one here, this is one of Kylie's pressed flower tags. So pretty. So I'll give you a look through of the journal and explain as we go. So again, this one is a hardcover journal. I've actually used an Edith Holden book for my cover. I've collaged the background here with Kylie's background digitals French ephemera, and this here was a picture from the Graphics Fairy, which I thought was beautiful. She's a French lady, so I thought it worked really well. I've got one of Kylie's tags, just a few little pieces of ephemera from Stamperia paper pad, and this book plate down the bottom here that says Memories, that's from Artie Mays. So I've just teamed them all up with some doily lace, some cheesecloth, some other lace, and I've got a little tiny resin or enamel, I suppose it is, little plaque there with a butterfly on it. The colours just matched in beautifully. Again, as I did with my last journal, I've accented the spine with the doily lace, and I've just put these brass brabs down the side there. It worked perfectly. I had 4, and there was 4 doilies, so I thought it looked really pretty. And again, it just tied it all in to accent the vintage feel of the album. As with all my albums, I machine stitch and distress ink around pretty much everything, so as we go through you'll see all of that. But this journal, well, actually the size of the journal, it measures 23.5 centimetres by 17.5 centimetres that way, and there is 45 pages in the journal, 90 pages back to back. But this one's a little bit different in the sense that I have been looking a lot online at lap books. There's something that intrigued me, and it's a process that I would really like to be able to create. So this is not a traditional lap book, but I've incorporated like a folio type of thing into this junk journal. So I just thought it was just another really pretty way of being able to create. So it opens up like this. On this cover, on this side cover, is a folio. Basically, it's a pocket, and I've just included a little journaling tag in there. So that's your front pocket, and then you flip it, and then you have another pocket. And I've again just made up a little tag. This is part of Kylie's digital, the French ephemera. As you'll see throughout, all the background papers, these are all from Kylie's kit. So you've got that pocket and that pocket. Then you've got another pocket in the front here, which I've just made a little tag for. It flips again, and I've made a really large journal tag here, all the way through. I don't know if you can actually see that on camera. But it's, yeah, the full, double the length of that. And I've just had this beautiful old women's fashions book, and so I just cut out some of the French images because I was tying it all in with France and trying to keep it about Paris, considering that Kylie's Digitals were French ephemera. Then this part here, I have made a 3-pocket piece, so you've got your pocket up the top, then we've got a pocket here and a pocket here. Now these 2 tags, these are both from Kylie's pressed flower tag kit. They're just so very pretty. I believe that she has taken flowers from her garden and pressed them and then turned them into tags and scanned them and made a digital. Very, very, very clever. And I've just tied that off with a little bit of satin ribbon. So you get 2 of those in there. And then on this side I've made another little pocket here. I just put a little eyelet for some interest. Again, all of Kylie's Digitals, just a little tag. And then this one here is just a little flip out for journaling, shaped like an envelope. And I thought, isn't that sweet? That's so cute. And it just fit in there really, really well. And I just put just a note and a little button. So that's the first folio in this junk journal. Then we go on to the junk journal. This one I've kept, I have done a lot of embellishing through it, but I've also kept a lot of plain pages for journaling or for you to put your own take on it. So yeah, we've just got some music paper, just some plain coffee dye. All the papers throughout this journal are coffee dyed, and I just love the Tracy Fox labels from Love Junk Journals, so I just put one of those on there. Again, this pocket here is Kylie's Digital. I've just cut one piece and then cut a smaller piece from different pages in the in the printable, and I've just backed that onto some very old pattern paper and a bit of lace. I've just machine stitched. And this one is a Project Life card that I've just made into a journaling card. 3 little buttons, Tracy Fox label, and that's Kaiser Craft background paper, really pretty. Then we just got some plain. Again, I love this handmade paper, and it coffee dyes really, really well. And this one here is just another little printable from Tracy Fox that I've just backed onto some manila folder and coffee dyed and machine sewn around. And we've got more plain paper. Here we've got an altered envelope, just one of the ones you get in the mailbox, and I've just collaged. There's a little bit of Kylie's papers, there's other bits and pieces there. And on the back I've just backed a butterfly, and I've just put a little journaling card in there. Again with the Paris, France theme to it. I've just left that one blank. I didn't even machine sew that one. So that one will live in that little pocket there. Again, lots of journaling pages. Just a little motif, a little sentiment. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. I thought that was really lovely. Again, more coffee dyed paper, and then again out of Kylie's kit, I've just cut it into a tag shape, and then just put a Project Life card in there, just a blank one. Sewed a little bit of lace on the top, machine stitched around the edges, and I'm not sure who sells this stamp. I got it from one of the craft sites on Facebook. I don't really remember, but it is a nice stamp. And again, just teamed that with a bit of sari silk and a fleur de lis, I think that's called. Well, don't quote me on that, I think so. So just some more plain paper, another Tracy Fox label. Again, this is an envelope that I've made out of music paper, and I've just collaged some more of Kylie's Digital on there, put a Tracy Fox label there, and just I've just included a little bit of coffee dye and some other Kaiser mists I used to do some paper staining the other week. I thought it turned out pretty. And then in behind there I've kept it as a pocket, and again just another little journaling card, just a plain one that I've done a little bit of hand stamping and a colour code pull on there. Another image from the fashion magazine. I hope that's in frame. Another little sentiment, coffee dyed paper, and Tracy Fox label, and again just another stamp. This is a Stampin' Up stamp from Carta Postal. I'm sorry, I'm not French, I can't pronounce it, but cute anyway. And then here some more of the digital from Kylie that I've just made into a side tuck. I've just added a little bit of ephemera from my stash there, and just included a journal card and another one of these stained papers that I made with the Kaiser mists the other day. I think that turned out really nice. It's a really pretty apricot. I don't know if you can get that real well on the camera, but it just is very pretty. I thought that should live there nicely. Again, just some music paper. This is my centre page, so just just to cut apart Eiffel Tower and some flowers. Another one of those images from the fashion magazine. More plain paper, more plain paper. This is just a pocket that I made up. It's this is Stamperia paper, really, really pretty stuff. And I've just sort of made a backing page, sewed off a little floating pocket, and this is just another little envelope that I made. I thought looked very sweet there. And then just a plain journaling card again, butterfly to butterfly. That just lives in there. Coffee stained paper, another side pocket from Kylie's Digital, and another Tracy Fox label, and then I've just teamed that up with a bit of Calico and another little hand stamping part there, another journal card that I've just left blank at the back, with that one in there, and then just a longer journal card with a French postage stamp. And yeah, just for journaling or whatever you might want to do with them. They could be creative. You could turn them into belly bands, anything like that. Page markers, bookmarks, anything. Again, like I said, I've left a lot of room for journaling. This one is a banner that I've sewn on the top. It's got some lace and some fabric, a nice floral image from Tracy Fox there. More of Kylie's Digital and just some vellum with some hand stamping on there, script stamp. So again, some plain. This is an old card that I made many years ago, and it's just, when I went through all my card box, it's got the Eiffel Tower in France and things like that. So I've just popped it on there at the top as, you know, a page, over the page flip, where you can journal on there, and I've just machine sewn around it and just attached it with a little Tim Holtz paper clip. Oh, this is a challenge. There we go. So it's there for more journaling space. On the back you could decorate. An altered paper bag, again just an image of Paris with beautiful roses, very vintage. And the front pocket again is some more of Kylie's Digital. And yeah, I've just hand cut, fussy cut and distressed inks, a few little die cuts there and just pop them in there. Little floral ones. Plain. The other side of the envelope, again I've just cut around a doilies, hand stamped that little disc. Over the front here I've just done some collaging, some more of Kylie's papers, some from the Stamperia, but I've just included there another one of Kylie's little pressed flower tags. They're so pretty. They're really, really lovely, and the colours are quite strong. They're very pretty. More paper, again just a full page of image, Eiffel Tower and roses and script. I just like the colours in that. Another little tuck spot, piece of ephemera that I had in my kit from many, many years ago. I've just backed it onto some doily lace and just included a couple little tags that I've created with some Kaisercraft paper. That's from the Rosabella collection, that one. And then your coffee dye, and of course I love to include a fabric flip, so I've just left that one on the back page. I've just paper clipped it on. And then we come to our next folio. So again, exactly the same setup as the first one. It's a front pocket with a journaling card, and I've just again put some Calico as your pull tab. You flip it over and you've got a second pocket with another little journaling tag inside. All of these again are from Kylie's kit, the French ephemera. Then this is a front, another flip again. It's a pocket page. I've just done a little accent of the Eiffel Tower, and this is another Artie Mays one, and just a tag that I've made up myself. It's got some satin ribbon. It's a little bit tight getting in that one. I won't force it at the moment. And then again, turn again, another one of these pretty images from the fashion magazine that I have. And again, it's a full page journal card, which I've just done some hand stamping and machine stitched and distress inked. This page here again has your 3 pockets, so we've got our large journaling tag up the top and 2 more of Kylie's beautiful pressed flower tags. You get 12 tags in the kit. In the French ephemera kit you get 5 backgrounds in the French ephemera. So, and very, very well priced, not overpriced at all. Really go on to Kylie's Etsy and have a look. You'll be really amazed. She's a very brilliant journal maker in her own right, and now she's gone into digitals, and her work is just beautiful. And then right at the end here I've got just another little hand stamped journal card. So there you go, that is the journal, and it just closes up. It's a big one. It's got a bit of gator mouth happening, but because of those folios on either side, that's, you know, quite a bit of bulk there. But it sits really nicely inside the cover, and the ribbon really holds it in place really well. So there you go. That is the latest journal. This one will be going up for sale in the Etsy shop sometime this afternoon. I will list all of Kylie's details down below, her YouTube and her Etsy shop. Really do yourself a favour and go in and have a look at what she's got. She's just a very lovely lady, and she has beautiful stock. And on her YouTube, she's forever promoting other creators. So, you know, I just wanted Kylie bought a journal for me some time ago and did a YouTube video on my journal, and I just really wanted to repay the favour because she's such a great girl. Anyway, so that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope that you can be inspired by some of the things that I put into this journal. Alright, I hope you have a great afternoon, and I'll talk again soon. Bye bye.